The calm within the storm. In a small village between towering mountains and a shimmering river, there lived a young student named Pia. She was known for her bright mind and hard work, but despite her many talents, she often felt overwhelmed by the constant pressure to succeed. Her teachers expected perfect grades. Her parents had high hopes for her future, and her friends all seemed to have their lives figured out. Pia, on the other hand, felt like she was constantly rushing to complete assignments, rushing to make her parents proud, rushing to prove herself. One afternoon, after a particular stressful week of exams, Pia sat under a large tree by the river bank, hoping to find some peace. As she watched the water flow gently downstream, her mind continued to race with thoughts of school, expectations, and the future. She closed her eyes, wishing she could just pause all the thoughts in her head. As if in response to her wish, an elderly man appeared by the river. He had a calm smile and wise eyes that sparkled like the stars. Pia recognized him as the village sage, who was known for his deep understanding of life and peace. The sage sat down beside her, his presence serene. "You look troubled, young one," he said, his voice soft but clear. "The river flows quietly, but it is not without its currents. So too is life. Though it may seem calm at times, there are forces at work beneath the surface." Pia frowned. "Listen, what do you mean?" The sage smiled gently. "Perfection is a storm that clouds the sky, but peace, true peace, lies within the calm before, during, and after. You are like the river rushing towards something you think you must reach, but sometimes the best way forward is to let go of the rush and simply flow with life." Pia understood what the sage wanted to explain her. Pia slowly began to change. At first, it was small shifts, tiny moments of clarity that arose when she allowed herself a pause between the noise of everyday life. When a teacher assigned a difficult project, Pia would no longer rush to complete it in a frantic attempt to be flawless. Instead, she took her time, breathing deeply, approaching each task with care rather than anxiety. The pressure she had once felt to always be perfect softened, replaced by a sense of quiet determination. Years later, when Pia became a teacher herself, she would often share the story of the sage and the river with her students. She spoke not of perfection or achievement, but of balance, inner peace, and the wisdom of trusting the journey. No matter how widening or uncertain it might seem, Pia had found her own calm within the storm, and in doing so, she had shown others how to find theirs as well.